Hello students, in the previous video we discussed the first problem on flexible budget. In this session we discuss the second problem. In the previous video I had discussed the first method of flexible budget, that is the format of first method, but in this session we will discuss the second method of flexible budget. The second format of flexible budget is the cost sheet data. See, in the video you're checking with the second format. The another format to find out flexible budget is cost sheet data mentioned in the problem. If they mention in the problem only, you have to prepare the cost sheet data. The cost sheet data belongs to direct material, direct labor, the direct expenses. After adding all the DM, DL and DE, you will get the prime cost. So that out of the prime cost, you have to add the factory overheads, the indirect expenses related to factory, you will get the works cost. Out of the works cost, you have to add office overheads, the expenses related to office, that you get cost of production or sales. In this factory cost and also office overheads, if they mention the work in progress and finished goods, you have to add the same format as we discussed in the MTC. Then after out of the cost of production, you have to add selling and distribution, that is S&D. Out of that amount, the S&D, you will get the total cost. The total cost of cost sheet means the cost per unit or cost per amount. Out of the total cost minus the sales, you will get the profit or loss. That is the balancing figure that you have to prepare here. If they mention the flexible budget data regarding as a cost sheet, you have to prepare this second format. In the previous video, we had already checked the first format. The first format belongs to fixed overheads, add variable overheads and semi-variable overheads. So that in the second problem, we discuss the cost sheet method. See, the formula and the note remains the same for all the methods, for both the methods. The formula is, you already know that, to find out the amount units into per unit, to find out the per unit amounts divided by units. The note as belongs to fixed charges or fixed expenses remains amount same, the per unit will changes. In the variable charges, per unit remains the same and the amount will be changes to all the units. Let us check with the second problem. Second problem says that Mahindra Company Limited, working at 50% capacity, manufactures 10,000 units of product. Cost is 180. The rupees is 180. Out of 50% capacity, it manufactures for whole the year is 10,000 units, and the sell price is 200. The breakup of cost is also follows. It as follows. See, they given the particulars, they given the informations. Materials 100 rupees, wages 30, factory overheads 30 rupees. Out of 30 rupees, 40% is fixed. The next data is administrative overheads. 50% fixed, the amount per unit is 20 rupees. See, this data is given only for the 50% capacity out of 10,000 units they are producing. Then adjustments at 60% working means if the data is given 50%, if the question has been arised 60% working, the raw material goes up, the raw material cost goes up by 2%. It is going to increase by 2% in 60% working capacity. When the sales price falls by 2%, means decrease by 2%. Like that, the second adjustment at 80% working capacity, the material cost increased by 5% and the sale price decreased by 5%. So that prepare a flexible budget and show profitability at 60% and 80% capacity. This question has been given in November, December 2018 paper and May, June 2019 paper for 15 marks. The question is very simple. First check out the information, first check out the data. 50% capacity, they given the information. The manufacturers for 10,000 units. You have to find out for 60% capacity along with 80% capacity also with the following adjustments. Okay, let us come for the problem solution. See, You already know that format. Once I will show the format. See, the format is cost sheet, direct material, direct labor, and direct expenses. Right. First, start with the direct material. First, start with the direct material. Direct materials. See, they are given the information 50 percentage for 10,000 units. Material is 100. 100 into 10,000 will get a 10 lakh rupees. Clear? So, if they mention 50 percentage capacity for 10,000 units, find out for 60 percentage how much of units it has been produced. The formula is 10,000 divided by 50 percentage into 60 percentage will get the amount 12,000 units. Clear? I'll show once again here. 10,000 units they produced for 50 percentage capacity. You have to find out for into 60 percentage capacity. The answer is 12,000. Like that, 10,000 units they produce for 50 percentage capacity into 80 percentage capacity will get the answer 16,000 units. Like that, for 80 percentage capacity it is 16,000 units. Clear? Okay. For the direct material 100 rupees into 10,000 units you will get the 10 lakh rupees for amount. Like that, for 60 percentage capacity they only said that at 60 percentage working raw material goes up, means increased by 2 percentage. 100 into 2 percentage is 102 rupees. 102 rupees into 12,000 you will get the amount. See, I already said in the formula to find out the amount units into per unit. Units is 12,000 into per unit, that is 102. 102 into 12,000 will get 12 lakh 24,000. Like that, the second adjustment at 80 percentage working materials cost increased by 5 percentage. 100 into 5 percentage 105 rupees. 105 into 16,000 16 lakh 80,000. Clear? Have you all understand the direct material? 100 rupees they only given the information for 50 percentage capacity of 10,000 units produced, that we are entered here 50 percentage 100 into 10,000 10 lakh rupees. They only said that in the adjustments 60 percentage working material goes up increased by 2 percentage. 100 into 2 percentage 102 rupees into 12,000 will get 12 lakh 24,000. Like that, for second adjustment 80 percentage working material is going to increase by 5 percentage. 100 into 5 percentage will get 105 into 16,000 units will get 16 lakh 80,000 rupees. Next is direct wages. Direct wages is 30 rupees. Direct wages is 30 rupees. They are not given anything of information or adjustments regarding direct wages. So that direct wages belongs to variable charges. See, the variable charges means per unit remains the constant. Per unit remains the constant means for all the units per unit remains the constant. Clear? 30 rupees for 50 percentage capacity. 30 into 10,000 that is 30,000 rupees. 30 into 3 lakh rupees. 30 into 10,000 units 3 lakh rupees. Like that 30 into 12,000 3 lakh 60,000 rupees. Like that 30 into 16,000 units 4 lakh 80,000 rupees. Here there is no information regarding direct expenses. Check out the format. Direct material, add direct wages or labor. Next is direct expenses. There is no information regarding direct expenses in the question, so that prime cost. The next concept is prime prime cost. Prime cost is means add material and wages. 100 plus 30, 130 rupees. 10 lakh plus 3 lakh, 13 lakh rupees. 13 lakh rupees. 102 plus 30, 132. 12 lakh 24 plus 3 lakh 60,000. 15 lakh 84,000. Next 105 plus 30, that is 135. 135. 16 lakh 80 plus 4 lakh 80,000. 21 lakh 60,000 rupees. That is the prime cost. Next is factory overheads. Next is factory overheads. Under that factory overheads, check out the question. They only given factory overheads 40% fixed rupees 30. So out of that fixed and variable. See, check out. For fixed, they given 40%. For the question, for fixed, 40%. The remaining variable is 60%. Factory overheads amount is, they only given 30 rupees. So that out of 30 into 40%, 30 into 40%, that is 12 rupees. Next, 30 into 60%, that is 18 rupees. For fixed, 12 rupees, write down here 30 rupees. Factory overheads rupees 30, they are given. 30 into 40 rupees, 40%, 12 rupees. That is fixed. 12 rupees into 10,000, the amount is 1,20,000. I already said that in the note only. Fixed charges means amount remains constant for all the units. 1,20,000 remains same for all the units. 1,20,000 because this is fixed charges, but the per unit remains changes. 1,20,000 divide 12,000, you will get the amount per unit. See, check out the note again, formula again. To find out the per unit, amount divided by units. 1,20,000 divided by 12,000, you will get the amount 1,20,000 divided by 12,000, that is 10 rupees. 1,20,000 divided by 16,000, that is 7.5 rupees. Okay. Next, variable. See, out of 30 rupees, 40% is 12 rupees. Out of 30 rupees, 60% is 18 rupees. So that in the variable charges, 18 rupees remains constant for all the capacity. That is only for per unit capacity. 18 rupees. Are you getting right? If you are having any doubts regarding this variable and fixed semi-variable charges, please contact me. I will tell you clearly. 18 rupees is the concept of per unit for all the unit, for all the capacity. See, check out. Variable charges means per unit remains constant for all the capacity. Right? 18,000 into 10,000, 18,000 into 10,000, 1,80,000 rupees. Like that, 18,000 into 12,000, 18 rupees into 12,000, that is 2 lakh 16,000 rupees. Like 18 rupees into 16,000, 2 lakh 88,000 rupees. To find out the amount per unit into units, to find out the per unit, your amount divided by units. Clear? This is the factory overheads. Check out the format again. Out of the prime cost, add factory overheads, you will get the works cost. That is factory cost. So that now you will get the works cost. The works cost is 130 plus 30. 130 plus 30 is 160. Like that, add all the amount in per unit. 13 lakh plus 1 lakh 80 plus 1 lakh 20,000. That is 16 lakh rupees. Next, 132 plus 18 plus 10, 160. 15 lakh 84,000 plus 2 lakh 16 plus 1 lakh 20. That is 19 lakh 20,000 rupees. See, with your calculation only please add. You'll get the answer clearly. 135 plus 18 plus 7.5. That is 160.5. Add the amount column now. 25 lakh 68,000 rupees. This is the works cost. Next is administrative overheads. Next is administrative overheads. In the given information, the given administrative overheads is 20 rupees. In that 50% is fixed. Clear? Administrative overheads amount is 20 rupees. In that 50% is fixed. They only said that semi-variable 50% is fixed. First fixed, that is 50%. Next variable is also 50%. Correct? Okay. In that 50% of 20 rupees is 10 rupees. Like that 50% of variable charges is also 10 rupees. Clear? So that first fixed, find out the fixed amount. 10 rupees into 10,000 units. 10 rupees into 10,000 units, that is 1 lakh. 10 rupees into 10,000 units, you'll get the amount 1 lakh rupees. So fixed. Right? In the case of fixed charges, the amount remains the same for all the units. 1 lakh rupees for all the capacity. Like that. In the case of variable, 10 rupees remains constant for 10 rupees remains constant for all the unit column. Clear? See, check out the note again. Fixed charges remains constant for all the units. Variable charges per unit remains constant for all the capacity. Clear? 10 rupees into 10,000 units, the amount belongs to 1 lakh, that remain constant for all the capacity. Like that variable charges per unit remains constant for all the capacity. Now find out the formula with that. To find out the per unit amount divided by units, you will get the per unit. To find out the amount per unit into units, you will get the amount. See, 1 lakh divided by 12,000, 1 lakh divided by 12,000, you will get 8.33. Like that, 1 lakh divided by 12,000, 16,000, you will get 6.25. 1 lakh divided by 16,000 units, we get 6.25. To find out the amount in variable charges, 1 lakh into 10,000, sorry, 10 rupees into 10,000, we get the amount 1 lakh. Like same here, 10 rupees into 12,000, 10 rupees into 12,000, 1 lakh 20,000. Same here again, 10 rupees into 16,000 units, amount is 1 lakh 60,000 rupees. Clear? Now add all the things, you'll get cost of production. Cost of production. Check out the format again. After adding the office overheads to the works cost, we'll get the cost of production or sales. Now add 160 plus 20, 180, like that. Similarly, 16 lakh plus 2 lakh, 18 lakh. Next, 160 plus 10 plus 8.3, 178.3. Next, 1 lakh, next 21 lakh 40,000 rupees. Add the amount 160.5 plus 10 plus 6.25, 176.75. Next, 28 lakh 28,000. 28 lakh 28,000 rupees. Clear? That is the cost of production. Next heading is, check out the format again. Next heading is selling and distribution overheads. In this given information or given question, they are not given anything of S&D. So that write down here selling and distribution. There is no given. There is no given data. So that total cost. Next concept is total cost. Check out the format once again. After adding the selling and distribution, you will get the amount total cost. The total cost remains the same as it is this amount because there is no amount of selling and distribution, right? Total cost remains belongs to 18 lakh, 180, 2 lakh, 21 lakh, 40,000. That is the same amount. That remains same as it is total cost. Next step is profit. That is the balancing figure. First write down the sales amount. After total cost, write down the sales amount. Check out the given adjustments. They said something about the sales. See, at 60% working raw materials. First, check out the main thing. The sale price is 200 for 50% capacity. 50% capacity, the sales amount is 200. Write down that amount first in the per unit, that is 200. They said at 60% working, sale price falls by 2%, means decrease by 2% at 60% capacity. 200 into 2%, that is 4 rupees. 200 minus 4 rupees, the amount belongs to 196. Like that, for 80% working, the sale price decreased by 5 percentage. Like that 200 into 5 percentage, the amount is 5 rupees, sorry 10 rupees. 200 minus 10 rupees, the amount belongs to 190 rupees. Clear? 200 they given for 10,000 units. Find out for 60 percentage capacity and also 80 percentage capacity. Clear? Next, find out the same amount. Find out the amount with the given formula. 200 into 10,000 units, that is 20 lakh rupees. 196 into 12,000 units. 196 into 12,000 units, that is 23 lakh 52,000 rupees. Next, 190 into 16,000 units, that is 30,000, 30 lakh 40,000 rupees. This is the sale or selling price amount. Now, for check out the format, total cost sales minus total cost, will get the profit or loss. That is the balancing figure. That is the balancing figure. 200 minus 180, the profit amount is 20. 20 lakh minus 8 lakh, 18 lakh, the amount is 2 lakh rupees. Like that. And 196 minus 178.3, the amount is 17.67. Minus the amount 2 lakh 12,000 rupees. Minus the amount, we'll get 13.25. 13.25 minus the amount 2 lakh 12,000 rupees. Clear? 30 lakh 40,000 minus 28 lakh 28,000, 2 lakh 12,000. 23 lakh 52,000 minus 21 lakh 40,000, amount is 2 lakh 12,000. Clear? In the question they have said, prepare flexible budget and show profitability at 60% and 80% capacity. See, the profitability is nothing but, the profitability is 2 lakh rupees, 2 lakh 12,000 and 2 lakh 12,000. So that find out the profitability means, first take down the formula. Profit, see, the profit is 20 rupees. Divide for the unit total amount, that is 200, into 100, you'll get the profit is 10%. Clear? I'm checking. I'm just giving the informations regarding the 10,000 units. 20 rupees divided by the sales amount is 200 into 100. That is the percentage. 10%. You are getting the profitability here. So the next concept belongs to profitability. In the given information, and if they mention in the question, means just find out the profitability. Otherwise, the last profit amount will be the ending position in the flexible budget. The profitability is 10%. Like that, for 12,000 units, 17.67 divided by 196 into 100. 17. One second, I'm taking the calci. 17.67 divided by 196 into 100, you'll get the profit is 9.01%. Next, for 16,000, again 13.25 divided by 190 into 6 into 100, you get the amount, you will get the percent profitability is 6.97. 6.98. recurring is sorry, recurring it has been coming 6.986. I can make it round of 6.99 or 7 percentage. See, this is the concept of flexible budget. If you are having any doubts regarding this concept or question, you can contact me in personally, or you can come with the classroom app. Okay, this is the concept of flexible budget. Please keep in mind the formula and also note. Thank you.